So we've survived again. It sounds like a broken record there, Shano, but we now survived to week 13. Could that be lucky or unlucky 13? Joe the Fan with Shano Mac. Shano, NFL's getting a little tight, though.
Week 13, and there's 2 remaining in our group here in our survivor pool. Hopefully you guys have been following along with us. We've been killing it with our survivor picks, and we're still going along. And we got a couple of good ones I think this week we could pick for sure. I think we both like the one that jumped out to both of us was the Chargers coming off the bye playing the Raiders at home. I think that's pretty much a lock there. What do you think?
Yeah. No, I like that, but here's the thing. This is Greg Olson's third, what do you call it, stint here in with the Raiders as OC. Like the first 2 didn't work out, and why do you bring him back for a third time?
Yeah.
So I mean, the Raiders look terrible against Cleveland, and we'll talk about that a little bit later when it comes to Shadir Sanders when he is now named the quarterback for this upcoming week. But I mean, the Raiders look awful.
Yeah, and they gave up something ridiculous. Like they gave up like 10 sacks against the Browns. Myles Garrett was having a field day back there. He was crushing. Yeah. He was crushing Geno Smith every chance he had. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was bad. I mean, the Raiders look terrible. They look bad.
I sound like Jim Moore. Couldn't run the ball, couldn't pass the ball. Our offense sucked. Our defense sucked. You know, I miss Jim Moore. But yeah, I just, you know, I who knows what he'll do in Cleveland, Sanders, that is. But the thing is, this is where you lose the locker room. I mean, look, you saw Gabriel. It is what it is. He's got to be concussion. Maybe he comes out. It doesn't matter. You don't want to switch quarterbacks because now everybody's excited with Sanders. So you don't want to make that transition.
Yeah, I agree. I would keep Sanders there. He didn't play terrible. I mean, I don't think he played great, but he played better than the game he went in on in the middle of the game when Gabriel got hurt with a concussion, and he went in on short notice with what he said that he didn't get the first team reps. I mean, you're a backup, right. You're not getting first team reps. I'm sorry. Right. And that's for any backup, right? Especially when you're a 5th round rookie getting in there, you're not going to look good. But he looked better this week, I think. But it was also against, as we just said, the Raiders, who looked terrible, right? So. I think they play San Fran this week.
Yeah, at home.
So that's a little bit tougher test there.
Yeah, Cleveland hosts San Francisco.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah. And you know that's something that the defensive coordinator for San Fran, Saleh is going to go off on this guy. But the thing is, like I said, they just won a game in Cleveland. Cleveland's got to figure out what they have, what they don't have. That's exactly the same spot when it comes to Washington. You know, obviously, if we're not drafting a quarterback. Okay. So what do we need to do? But again, I think we need to move down, but that's another discussion. That's another time. And if they
agree. Washington needs just to play every young guy they have.
Yeah.
Get all these old vets out of there and just play all the youngins and see what you got with them.
See what you got. You know?
Stop playing Zach Ertz. Play every younger guy in there you got and see what you have. That's the only way you're going to see what you have for the future.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right.
Back Survivor though. Yeah. Chargers hosting the Raiders and the Chargers coming off a bye. I think that's a good one. The other ones that came to my mind were Jacksonville's playing the Titans. The Titans look terrible. Speaking of terrible, Titans are terrible.
Right.
And then the other one I was thinking of, and this is a stretch just because you have to trust Miami, but I don't trust Miami as much as I trust New Orleans being able to lose. And it's Miami playing the Saints in Miami. So those 3 are the 3 that are jumping off out of me for the ones that we still have available.
Yeah. I mean, I think automatically we already used the Cardinals, and we'll break down what we've already used again as a recap. But they travel to Tampa. Brian Leftwich, not good. Yeah,
Baker went down with a shoulder.
Right.
So that's not good for Tampa at all because Baker was playing really well this year, and that sucks for them. Right, and then they had to bring in Teddy Bridgewater as their backup there, and then I mean, same thing we're just saying about Shador. He didn't have the reps or anything like that going into the week, but he's a little bit more of a veteran. He should have had a little bit more preparedness, I think. But he didn't look great. But yeah, I mean the Rams look good too. The Rams defense shut them down.
So, well, let's recap of what we've used. We've used Arizona, Dallas, Seattle, Texans, Indy, Green Bay, New England, Kansas City Chiefs, the Rams, Detroit, Pittsburgh, and the Ravens from last week. Here's the thing that concerns me. I understand Jacksonville, Miami. I see where you're coming from, but no way I'm taking Tampa. I don't trust them at all. We've come this far. We should have used Tampa earlier.
Yeah,
but that's
I mean, if hopefully Baker's thing, I haven't kept up with it, so I don't know how bad his shoulder is. But hopefully, if he comes back later in the year, there's a couple spots you can still use him.
Right.
But without him, I wouldn't trust using him.
Right. I don't trust Buffalo.
We
still have Buffalo to play, but they traveled to Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
and that's a nationally televised game there.
I like the other 3 games we talked about earlier way better than that game.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't we still have Denver to play with, but I don't trust them with Washington because not only is it Sunday night, it's I don't know, man. I don't know.
We haven't used Denver yet? I thought we did.
No, we have not used Denver yet.
Oh.
So we're in good shape. We haven't used Philly.
Denver plays the Raiders next week, so it might be back-to-back Raiders weeks.
At Denver?
No, it's in Las Vegas.
Damn it!
But that doesn't scare me. The Raiders look terrible.
We've used Green Bay and Detroit, so that Thursday afternoon game is automatically gone. That's out for us.
We use KC and Dallas too, right? So that game's
and we use KC and Dallas. So the Thursday night games are pretty much done. And we could use Cincinnati. I don't see that happening, but
if it was with the point spread, maybe.
Yeah,
I kind of like Cincinnati plus 7. They're getting 7 right now. I kind of like that.
Now Philly at home, and that's going to be that's Black Friday. That's a Black Friday afternoon game. I don't have an issue with Philly.
They're playing Chicago, right?
No, they're playing at Philly.
No, I'm saying they're playing Chicago, though. Right?
Oh, they're playing Chicago. Yeah. They're playing Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad one. They play the Raiders week 15 in Philly.
Right.
Can we go Raiders go against the Raiders 3 weeks in a row?
Now, since we don't have to use a team on the Thanksgiving or Black Friday, that's the reason why we used Baltimore last week. If not, we would use Baltimore this week, but or Philadelphia. We still could use Philadelphia. Anyway, Jacksonville. I liked Jacksonville last week. This week, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I'll tell you this: Colts win this game against Texans. Colts is the winner there.
I think so too, but that Texans defense scares me.
I know.
That Texas defense is legit. I mean, they are good. They are real good. I mean, you just saw what they did to Josh Allen, right? So I mean, they can shut down the best of them.
Miami,
their offense doesn't scare me, but
Miami, it scares me. I said Atlanta last week. That was rolling the dice a little bit.
Yeah. That was when we were doing our picks on Friday. I said I was going to sprinkle some money on them money line.
Yeah, Atlanta.
They won. I was like, how are they underdogs? The Saints are terrible.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I like the Dolphins this week is because the Saints are terrible.
Yeah,
it's more about the Saints being bad than the Dolphins. But the Dolphins scare me. Yeah. If I had to rank our choices this week, I think I would go Chargers 1 and then number 2 Jacksonville at Tennessee.
All right, let's lock in Chargers then. I'll go with you on that one. Another game that I know
the Chargers coming off a bye.
Yeah,
and Harbaugh's usually pretty good coming up with the extra week.
And I think they're getting the running back back.
Yeah,
I think he returns. So Seattle's pissed, and McCarthy looks terrible. That was one of the picks I had.
For the Vikings.
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy does not look good. Not look good at all.
Terrible.
Man, I was golf coming back again. because I talk all day. I need to stop talking.
I really thought Detroit was going to lose, and I really thought. I mean, I didn't pick them or anything like that. But we're talking about the Survivor. But I was worried. Matt's picks. I was worried. You had San Francisco. It looked a little. I don't know. But
that was one of my picks. Best bets I picked for this week was San Fran -7, and I was scared because Purdy. I mean, he threw 3 picks, and 2 of them didn't look good at all. They looked like pretty bad picks. And
right.
I was like, "What are you doing, Brock? Come on, man!" And maybe he's knocking the rust off because he was hasn't played for a few weeks. He played last week and then now this week, but maybe that's what it was. Knocking that rust off, getting back in there. Did you see that first drive? They had a 15-play drive the 49ers did, and McCaffrey touched the ball 10 times on it.
Yeah.
He had 10 touches on the first drive.
Yeah.
I mean, they went 15 plays, like 80-yard drive. Took 10 minutes off the clock or something like that. I was like, good.
Yeah, God. I definitely had the props on that one on what do you call it? McCaffrey there.
McCaffrey, yeah. I went over his rushing and receiving number.
Yeah.
But he easily covered that. He had 100. He had 100 receiving and rushing yard in the first half before
right.
It was
all right, let's look at, of course, what Matt's pick. He already submitted it.
He's quick.
He
knows.
He's
quick.
Around.
He
already's taken Denver, Baltimore, Buffalo, Detroit, Dallas, Green Bay, KC, Colts, Rams, Seattle, New England, San Fran. So that being said,
he might go Chargers too. He hasn't used Chargers.
He might go Chargers. Oh, he didn't take the Jags yet.
Yeah, he might go Jags. That's the 2 I would pick. That's the 2 we were debating. Because he doesn't have either of those as well.
Yeah, he can't go Seattle. He can't go. Well, he can't do the first Thanksgiving game, and he can't do just like us. He can't do those 2. He could take the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do that.
Oh, he hasn't taken Philly yet. Uh-oh. He has not taken Philly yet.
It's coming down to the wire.
Coming down. He hasn't taken the Texans, but he did take the Colts, so he could play there. I don't think he's taking the Browns.
I wouldn't.
He could take the Jags.
I think he's going Chargers or Jags. What we were just talking about. One of those 2.
I don't trust Hotlanta away. Home, sure, no problem.
Even against the Jets.
Even against the Jets, and it's 1:00. Kirk Cousins does pretty well in 1:00 games.
He does do good 1:00 games. Those late night games, he's not good at.
Yeah,
it's because he was to bed to like 7:30 each night or something like that. He was to bed like super early. You know that?
This guy,
like he goes. Well, he also wakes up at like 4:30 a.m.
Right,
get the workout in and all that stuff, and then goes watch film. I mean, he's a pro, but like that's why he's like not good on those primetime games. It's like past his bedtime, you know.
Right. Already looking at week 14, if we make it.
I think Chargers is a safe bet. And then week 14, looking ahead, you got some pretty good ones. I still think that we still have. Yeah, I mean, we just talked about Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's playing the Saints. That's a pretty good one.
Buffalo at home
versus Cincy. That's not terrible. Like the Broncos playing the Raiders. We haven't used the Broncos yet. Cleveland at home against the Titans. I don't trust the Titans at all.
Washington, maybe.
Washington at Minnesota, maybe. McCarthy's bad. That's another thing. McCarthy may not play this week for the Vikings.
That's right. That's right.
I think it's their third string quarterback.
Wentz.
No, Wentz is hurt still. So I think it's their third string quarterback starting, and I don't even know that guy's name. I heard it on the radio today, and I was like, "Oh, that's right." McCarthy's questionable. So it'd be their third string quarterback if he can't go. So that's a. We already used Seattle, but yeah, if you guys haven't used Seattle yet and you're still watching this, use Seattle. I think that's a good one for this week.
All right, let's go We go to the pick'ems.
Yeah, let's do the pick'ems.
We can go to the pick'ems. Okay, cool. So Detroit, Green Bay. The Lions?
Let's see. Green Bay is Detroit's favored by 2.5 in that game. Just so you know, Detroit is better at home, but they didn't look great against the Giants last week.
No. Have they played? Is this the first time they're playing?
Let me look that up real quick. I can tell you right now. Hold on. I got my app up right here. Lions. Pack. They played in week September 7th. They played. Week 1. The Packers blew them out. Remember?
Okay, so Detroit's pissed.
It was like 27-10 or something like that. And everybody's like, "Whoa, watch out for the
That's right.
Packers." And it like shocked everybody because like the Packers came out of nowhere because like Detroit was, king of the division last year. But yeah, Detroit hasn't looked good the last couple weeks, but they're a different team at home.
-2.5 at Bet Rivers. I'm gonna put a unit down, couple unit down on that.
What's the next game? KC Dallas?
KC at Dallas.
Call me crazy. I kind of like.
I like KC. I like KC.
Cowboys.
Really? You like the Cowboys?
I kind of like the Cowboys in it. I don't know why. I think it's just that I don't know. They've been playing pretty inspired football the last 2 weeks since the bye week. What scares me is I don't know if they can stop KC's offense. They can't stop
needs
anybody.
to win. KC needs to win, no matter what.
So do the Cowboys.
So do the Cowboys, though. All right, hold on. Let me put this down. I had it, and then I don't know what the heck happened. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're going. You want to go Dallas?
I don't care. We can talk about it. What do you think? You like KC?
I like KC because it's on CBS, and Dallas always sucks when they're on CBS.
That's weird. That game's on CBS. I thought Cowboys were always Fox.
Huh?
I thought Cowboys were always Fox.
I know, but this one's Dallas. I mean, this one's CBS. They messed up when they played Miami Dolphins. This was years and years ago with the Leon Lett. No, it wasn't Lett. It was the snow game. And the field goal, and then that was on CBS. They always sucked on CBS. But
all right, go Chiefs.
All right, we'll go Chiefs.
My personal interest, I think Chiefs. I'm rooting Chiefs, and I never root for the Chiefs, but you play the Cowboys, I root for you. That's the way I go.
Baltimore?
Baltimore straight up, yeah.
Chicago, Philly. Philly's pissed.
Yeah, Philly's got that.
San Francisco's going to destroy Cleveland.
Agreed.
Jacksonville. Houston, Indy, 100%. Indy's better at home. When they're away, they're trash. When Indy's away, they're terrible. New Orleans, Miami. You want to go Miami here?
Miami.
Kind of like the Jets. No.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
That's like I don't like the Jets at all.
Zona. What's the deal with Zona?
Zona again. All right, so that's the game too. What's the news on Baker?
Well, he ain't coming. I mean, he there's no tear or anything like that.
They're saying he's questionable right now. Questionable AC joint.
He might be emergency backup.
It says no long-term injury. It is in his left shoulder, so it's his non-throwing arm. So, yeah, but I mean, Arizona has not looked good. Brissett looked great, like that first game he filled in for Kyler Murray.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
And then they kind of soft benched Kyler Murray after that.
Yeah.
And he hasn't looked good since then. But it's in Tampa. Teddy Bridgewater didn't look good either, though. I would go Tampa.
All right, let's go Tampa. Rams, Carolina.
Yeah, Rams are gonna be the Carolina Panthers.
Seattle at home hosting Minnesota. That's a Seattle lock.
Seattle.
I like Pittsburgh here.
I don't mind that. I could see it happening.
I like Pittsburgh.
The Bills looks like their offensive line can't block anymore. It looks like to me that Josh Allen's starting to hold on to the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Like, have you noticed that? It's like he's holding on the ball a lot longer. It looks like more like rookie year Josh Allen instead of Josh Allen the last couple of years. Like, he's holding on to the ball way too long. He needs to get rid of that thing. And the Pittsburgh Steelers have a good pass rush, so if they can get home to him.
And it's December, and you know what they say about it's almost December, and you know what they say when they show up in December. Chargers we're taking.
Chargers, yep.
Denver Sunday night.
Denver Sunday night.
And then New England Monday night.
New England Monday night, yep.
All right, so what's the score? Well, let's find the total, please, for the New England Giants.
Did we take all favorites?
We went chalk?
Yeah, we went
No
chalk.
way.
I'm looking at
we did.
I think we went all favorites. Yeah,
I think we did chalk. No, Pittsburgh. It's Pittsburgh favored?
Pittsburgh is no, but Bills are favored by 3. Okay, so we got one upset.
Okay. One dog. Everything else is chalk. Yep.
All right, let's see. Final score for the Monday night games, what we usually have to do, right?
Yep.
Sunday,
Monday first. Go ahead.
Monday night game, Giants, Patriots. Vegas has the over-under set at 46.5. Just as a data point there. They're usually pretty close. 46.5, and they have the Patriots favored by 7.5 right now.
I don't think they go over here. 28-17, but that gives you 45. I don't think they'll go over.
2017, you think it's gonna be that close?
28-17.
Oh, 28-17. Okay, I can see that.
But I don't think they go over.
I can see it. You never know with Jameis, though.
He's good he's definitely throwing a pick. He's definitely throwing a pick.
He had a really good game.
But see, Detroit, something's wrong with Detroit. I don't understand their DC. Denver, Washington.
Vegas has the over under at 43.5. And they have the Broncos favored by 6.5 right now. This is a tale of two defenses. The Broncos defense is pretty good, and the Skins defense is garbage. So, except Will Harris is coming back. I heard safety that would help a lot.
Okay,
for the Skins defense.
Okay.
He hasn't played since like week 2. So,
2017 Denver.
I would say like 24-17.
Okay.
I think they cover right now until I do some more numbers crunching here.
Who will score the most points this week?
Most points. Okay, so the biggest over-under, Chiefs Cowboys is at 52.5. Bengals Ravens is 52.5.
Oh, you should take the under on that. No way. Lamar, I told you, now it's his toe, I think, right?
Yeah, but both defenses are terrible. That's probably what factoring in there, if I had to guess. Yeah, but Lamar's questionable with a toe.
Miami might score a bunch because New Orleans is terrible.
Miami, I could see that. Yeah, those two games are by far the highest over-unders.
Or maybe Miami
has set.
Or maybe Seattle.
Seattle. I don't know. Vikings have a decent defense.
Yeah.
I just don't see. Their offense isn't going to be able to keep up with them. But
right.
I think they'll keep the Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to win by at least 10 points, probably.
What about Indy?
No, not against the Texans defense. They're not going to score most points.
Okay. So where do you want to go?
I would go either. I don't mind Miami. Or let's do Miami.
Okay. Least, just for a point of reference, lowest over-under game. Got to be the Raiders.
49ers Browns is 37.5. Falcons Jets is 39.5. And that's just from like the total games.
Yeah, I think it's a fluke. I think Cleveland, that was just a fluke.
Oh yeah, they're playing
Raiders.
They're playing the Raiders, yeah.
Right.
I think San Fran's got a better defense coordinator, better defenses overall, I think.
Yep.
So outside of Max Crosby, that guy is incredible. But yeah, I would go. Cleveland's not a bad one. The Raiders isn't a bad one. I'm trying to think of like a Panthers, maybe. That's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Titans.
And they're coming off a short rest.
That's true. Titans may not be a bad one. Yeah, any of those I'm fine with.
All right, I'm going to go Cleveland. I think it's a fluke. I think Cleveland was a joke. It was just even a blind squirrel will find a nut once in a blue moon.
I think Salah's going to dial up some stuff that Shador hasn't seen yet.
Yeah, I agree.
That's coming.
I agree.
I think that's coming.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so let's recap here. Our survivor pick, of course, is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers as they take on
the Vegas Raiders.
Take on the Las Vegas Raiders. But let's, of course, look over of our pick'ems. So we'll start with the Thursday game. Detroit, Kansas City, Baltimore. That's the Thursday night game. So all day you have some turkey, blah, blah, blah. You know, we'll get to some food in a second. Philly on Friday, a Black Friday. Then you've got the Sunday games. San Francisco, Jacksonville, Indy, Miami, Atlanta, Tampa Bay. The Rams, Seattle, Pittsburgh, Chargers, Denver, New England. Highest, of course, Miami, and the lowest would be Cleveland. And that concludes what we have.
Yeah.
Shana, before we get off here, we have a couple updates. But before we get off here, what do you have for Thanksgiving? Like for me, I'm simple. Okay, I'm just turkey and mashed potatoes. That's it. Maybe some stuff. Maybe that's it. And I don't do no gravy. I'm out on the gravy.
I was like, you don't even do stuffing. Stuffing that you have to have. It's like the one time a year you have it.
Stuffing, maybe. I mean, I do the stovetop if we're gonna do it.
I mean, I can eat. I can eat a lot. So, turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, mac and cheese.
Okay. How do you do the mac and cheese? Do you do with the breadcrumbs on top and it's a little burnt on the top?
Usually my wife makes it, and it's some breadcrumbs and some bacon bits mixed in, like some bacon, and it's really good. Oh, it's good, so good.
Now, is it yellow or is it white?
She uses both types of cheese, but when you look at it, it's yellow.
Okay,
that thing's got so much cheese in it; it's awesome,
dude. My mother-in-law makes it, and we're going to my in-laws on Saturday. So, not a fan. I'm sorry. I love you, Mom, but you know I've known her for over 20 years, so I can call her Mom now. I'm not a fan. Sorry.
I'm smoking a bird again this year.
There we go. Are you doing the eggshell?
No, I don't have an eggshell. I just have a regular, regular wood stove.
No pellet.
Wood chip smoker. So I'm smoking the bird though.
Nice.
I've done it the last few years. It's turned out good every year. So hopefully it turns out good again.
Nice.
But
how big is this? How big is this bad boy? 15 pounder?
The bird?
Yeah.
18.
18 pounds.
18 pounds.
I think I got a 5 pounder or 10 pounder.
What is that? Cornish game hen there? What is that?
I know, it's like a swall. I'm gonna ask the wife.
A quail?
Exactly. So are you cranberries?
Like, no, I don't usually do the cranberries.
I
don't usually do the cranberry sauce. Yeah. But I love Thanksgiving. The food's
okay.
Good,
You are definitely. I can see it right now. You're a green bean casserole kind of guy. No, good.
I like green beans, but I'm not a huge green bean casserole fan. Yeah. But like I love green beans. Like especially my mom makes it. My mom does it like an old Southern green bean cooking way. It's got like bacon and ham, like slow cooked with it like all day. That stuff's good. But I don't. Yeah, the green bean casserole. That's not for me. Not for me. I love eating regular green beans though.
What else?
What about the candy yams?
No, I'm out. You're Mr. You're a sweet potato guy.
I like sweet potatoes, but I don't. I like regular sweet potatoes, just like baked sweet potato or sweet potato fries. I love sweet potato fries; those are good too. But like, I don't like it like how they have like like people put like marshmallows and all that stuff on top. That's not.
Yeah,
that takes me out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not a fan. I'm sorry. No, so
You don't even go for like a roll or anything like that.
Oh,
like
I definitely do the roll. Okay,
yeah.
I do the dinner rolls. Okay, sorry. Yeah. But here's the thing. My wife makes fun of me on this one because I think I recommended it, and then I kind of got the dirtiest looks from my in-laws, from my wife. Not my brother-in-law. He doesn't care, man. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. But I was like, hey, what about ham? And they're like, ham? What? What are you doing bringing ham? That's like Easter. I'm like, yeah, well, okay. And that's like, whatever. Yeah. I'm not a yams guy.
But ham, I mean, ham I'm cool with for Thanksgiving. The more the merrier. The meat and turkey, honestly, is not that great of a meat. I mean, it's pretty bland.
Right.
Regular turkey is pretty bland. And if you don't spice it up with something.
So I got the official weight here. My wife told me it's 5 pounds.
But
yeah, well, we're not going to eat a lot. And here's the thing I hate. I hate leftovers.
Oh no.
I hate that crap.
Leftovers are the best. That's like the opposite of me.
No.
The best is like the next day on Thanksgiving. You get a slice of bread and you put mashed potatoes, turkey, stuffing, mac and cheese, and you make one huge leftover Thanksgiving sandwich.
No.
Oh, it's so good.
No.
And you just eat it all together all at once. Oh, it's amazing.
I'll tell you what was good this past weekend. I want to thank Buc-ee's for having my family. And man, we spent hundreds of dollars there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hundreds.
Did that place rake in money?
Okay. We went one time. Okay. We went the first time when, we were coming from UVA. My son wanted to see UVA. And he comes back and, he got a sweatshirt, the whole 9 yards. And, and we were talking, we're going towards Jamie. Well, we have to pass Buc-ee's on the way. And, he's like, hey, I'm thinking about, hey, I want to go. I said, hey, look, if you want to go to these schools, man, this ain't they just let you in. Okay. You got to work real hard for it. And it was easier, I think, for us because if you had the grades, boom, you're in. You know what I mean? Now you got to be captain of the football team or editor in chief. You got to be Eagle Scout for 20 years, whatever it is. So, I feel bad for today's group of kids, a lot of stress. But anyway, so we get to Buc-ee's and I didn't gas up. I was like, hey, I'll do it later. Gas was at $2.50.
Cheap.
And I was like, okay. Now the thing is, they don't like these 18-wheeler truckers rolling in.
Yeah, they don't.
They got there's another truck stop across Liberty, I think, next to the McDonald's.
Yeah.
Boom, no big deal. So we go in there. My son's
see all the signs. They have signs everywhere saying like no trucks.
Yeah.
When you turn in, they're everywhere.
Yeah, and my son.
They want it to, like their whole reasoning behind that is they want it more family centered, and then like they don't think truckers bring that family atmosphere. That's their reasoning behind that.
Oh, well, I didn't think it would fit underneath the gas station thing too. But anyway, no, but I think they would lose money because, gas is cheap.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So that being said, we walk in there and my son is like a little, okay, I don't know, maybe, blah, blah, blah. He loves it. Walks in there and it's like, it reminds me of Moe's. Moe's is it's kind of like a Chipotle, kind of like Qdoba. And once you walk in, it's like, welcome to Moe's. They said the same thing with Buc-ee's. Welcome to Buc-ee's. How you doing? I had no clue who these guys were. No clue. Everybody's friendly, blah, blah, blah. And you get to the middle of the store. And it's all like, they're making the meat, they're making the sandwiches, blah, blah, blah. And they've got the chopped brisket. They've got the Carolina pork. I'm not a fan of the Carolina pork brisket. Not the Carolina pulled pork. Not a fan. I will say we are huge fans of the sliced brisket or chopped, I guess. Or no, sliced, right? Is it sliced?
Sliced is one you like better, yeah. Then
my son loved the wall of soda. It was like a wall, but it's like, no, with the fountain drinks. And I was like, nah, I don't know. I mean, it's 2 sets because it's the same thing. Okay. He did like the wall of jerky. He bought a half a pound of those prepackaged ones. He loves the teriyaki, the Korean, or dude, he goes through that like it's me with the bag of Doritos. He loved that. We got some like real fresh one jerky. I didn't get it. I wanted to try. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to try the burrito, but I didn't get that. I did. So that was the first time. Met Bucky, the guy. The guy with got a little sticker and all that. So fantastic. Everything was great. So we had to record that night. With the wise man. Where was my son and my wife? Back at Bucky's. So he wanted to get some more stuff. And then the next day, there was this after the JMU game. JMU wins. Again, great environment, great atmosphere, great everything. He's like, Dad, we got to go to Bucky's. I drop another $1.50. Okay. This guy's buying everything. Now, I will say the beaver chips, they're like kettle chip. They're not, that may be insulting to kettle chips, but they're a special type. It's like potato chips, but it's not. Do you know what I'm talking about or no?
Yeah.
Delicious.
They look good. I mean, I haven't had them, but they do look good. I've been to Bucky's a couple times, but yeah, I have to get those next time.
Now they did have some nuts, like the roasted nuts. I didn't get that. It smelled good. I didn't get that.
Those are good. I've had those. Those are good.
Here's complaint number 1: no Pepsi products.
Good.
It was all Coke.
Good.
That's not good.
That is good. That's the way it should be.
No. Where's my Mountain Dew? I need my Mountain Dew, bro.
Get Mellow Yellow. Better.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see any Mellow Yellow. So that's strike number 1. I did go use the bathroom. Okay. There are urinals, and then there's stalls. There's plenty of stalls, yada, yada, yada. Here's the thing, okay? There's like a light. Like, when you park in a parking garage, okay, and it's like green or red. Okay, hey, once you go into the stall, the light on the outside turns green. It says, hey, it's being occupied. Gold, Jerry. That is genius.
And the doors go like ceiling to floor.
Yes.
So I love that part about it too.
Yes.
You don't have the creepy little like spaces that are people like can like see you through. So if you're doing your business, it's like it feels like you actually have like your own little private area there.
Right.
Their bathrooms are great, and every time I've been in their bathrooms, it's like spotless, like clean, super clean. Yeah. Spotless.
Yeah, they have each urinal had like a big, but it wasn't just like a little panel. It was like a whole wall.
Yeah.
Of like not saying people look or anything. I'm just saying. So. I gave it an A to Bucky's, maybe an A-, but the Pepsi, was it big? It was decent. It wasn't huge. I expected it to be like a super Walmart. It was okay. I did get some shirts, a Bucky shirt, blah, blah, blah. I pretty much cleaned the whole place out. Got some mints, got the whole 9 yards.
If you ever go to the one in like the original one in Texas, it's about like twice that size.
Really? Okay. Okay. Now they're making one in New Kent in Virginia. It's going to be a few years. And that's where my in-laws are moving down towards that area. I'll be there. Yeah. The briskets, they're nice. And I was worried because I recorded a live video, and I posted it on X. And I was worried, hey, do you mind? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, dude, we get recorded every single second of the day. I'm like, really? Here's the amazing thing. I'll leave you with this. Shano, I sent you a picture. $200,000 a year.
Yeah. Their manager. Yeah. As assistant manager, I think it was $200,000 a year. Something like that. Dude, that's another reason why I like them a lot. Is they take care of their employees. They pay them very, very well.
Right. Like, but if you're like late one time, you're gone.
Oh, I'm sure. And they get paid like they pay like $2 extra if you work Fridays, $3 extra if you work Saturdays, $4 extra if you work Sundays, something like that. But like just being a cashier, you get paid like $25 an hour. Like they pay their employees really well. And
room crew, I've got it right here, Shano. Restroom crew, no experience necessary. $23 an hour.
Yeah.
Food service and car wash. I didn't see the car wash. $23 an hour. Cashier, gift, cleaning, janitorial, warehouse, and grocery stocker, $20 an hour. Team lead, $26 an hour. Department manager, $35 an hour. Assistant food service manager, $35 an hour. Assistant general manager, you ready for this? $125,000 plus.
Yeah.
So they get a bonus.
I'm sure they get a bonus if they hit X amount of sales or whatever, for sure.
Gift manager or car wash manager, same thing, $1.25 a year. Food service manager, you ready for this? $200,000 a year plus bonus. General manager, $250,000 a year. 401k, 100% match up to 6%. 3 weeks paid time off. Use it, cash it, or roll it. Full-time employees, 35 to 40 hours a week, plus $2 for weekday overnights. Extra pay, weekend pay, $2 per hour on Friday, Saturday, $3 an hour, Sunday, $4 an hour.
Yeah, so if you're a cashier, on Sundays, if you work Sunday nights, you're going to be making $29 an hour.
Yeah, about $30 an hour.
Yeah, I mean that. I love companies like that. They actually pay their employees though. Like, so that thank you for that, Buc-ee's. You do a great job.
I don't know who owns this, but smart man or person.
Yeah.
I shouldn't assume.
Because that's another way of getting like the best of the best for like that retail environment is like how is them actually paying those guys. You know, who also pays their employees really well is Costco. Costco always does too.
Yeah.
So and that same thing. When a lot of people, when they get a job at Costco, they don't leave. They stay there for 30 years because it's a good company to work for.
Yeah.
And it sounds like Buc-ee's is too. I'm sure it's crazy hectic and crazy to deal with customers all day like that, but good on them for actually paying their employees and not paying them like minimum wage.
Absolutely. We're gonna get off the air here, but before we do, just need to check a couple things. It is Shano, we have tickets. Mark your calendar, my friend. January 18th. The bad news, it's a Sunday. That's the bad news.
Yeah.
Good news is we will be at the PWHL. We were invited to that. Montreal, to pronounce Montreal Victoire.
Victoire
is one of the opponents. I think they're taking on the Boston Fleet. Not 100% sure about that. We'll get more details about that.
18th. The Sirens, New York Sirens.
The Sirens, which they're playing right now.
They're playing right now.
Victoire
is up 2-0 right now.
Yep. Also an update. We do have, of course, more hockey tomorrow, but we've been doing pretty well on hockey, man.
Yeah, your new algorithm there has been working really well.
I think we bombed that Friday when I was at Buc-ee's all day.
Yeah.
But other than that, we've been on fire.
Well, there was only one game tonight. There's the Stars versus the Oilers.
Yeah, the Stars and the Oilers.
And that just started, I think. It started at 9.
Yep.
So I think it just started.
Yep.
Yeah, look it up now. It just started. The minute into the game right now.
Yep.
So, but there's a bunch of games tomorrow. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games tomorrow. So a bunch of games to pick from tomorrow.
Anything that you like, I'm going to pull up what I've come up with, or the algorithm, I should say, is right here, Shana. It's coming up right now. I've got 3 games. Let me tell you what I've got, and then I guess we can compare notes.
I haven't looked at them in detail enough.
Okay, but are you ready for this?
Well, first off, I can look at it real quick.
First off, I called the Capitals.
Oh yeah, they won 5-1.
60 minutes. I said 1.5. So I did both. I did -1.5. I sent that to you, and I also did 60-minute line, which was -105. That was last time. All right. So here's what I have for tomorrow. 3 games. I'll go with the upset first. I'm going with the Boston Bruins. They travel to the Islanders. I'm calling the Bruins money line at +140.
Oh.
The Avalanche -1.5 puck line at -150 against the Sharks. Sharks are terrible.
Sharks are bad. I like that one.
And then finally, here's a nice one. This is going to be, of course, for the wise man. The Red Wings host the Nashville Predators. I'm going 60-minute line at -105. And they play at home. They play at Detroit.
That's probably a big one too. That's probably a good one.
Yeah. Caps play tomorrow. I'm
Caps,
worried about the Cap.
I like the Caps tomorrow. Mainly because they're playing the Jets. The Jets are a good team, but Hellebuck, their starting goaltender, he is on IR right now.
Oh, okay.
So I kind of like the Caps tomorrow.
But it's at -158 right now.
Yeah, I'm not huge about that. I have to look at the 60-minute line, see if that's possible
60,
or not.
Maybe.
But yeah, they're. I mean, Hellebuck, he's won the Vezina Trophy, the best goalie in the league the last 2 years straight, and he's really good. But he's on IR, and he just got moved to IR yesterday, I think. So
now is Thompson in the net again, or they don't
Thompson's
do that?
in the net again, yeah.
That's back-to-back games, man.
He's expected right now. Yeah, but they were off.
Mm-hmm.
They had a day off, so it's not as bad.
Yeah. And don't forget about the big game on Turkey Day. Besides the football, okay, we've got Sparty taking on North Carolina, Chapel Hill. So
yeah, that'd be you and the wise man.
They both won today. So we'll see how the model's still being worked on the college basketball. So let's see about that. We'll have another PWHL game tomorrow. As the Charge, of course, plays tomorrow, the Ottawa Charge. And I think they're sending some swag there.
They play the Golden Eyes, right?
Yeah.
Vancouver.
I like the golden. I like the uniform, the what do you call it, the sweater of the Golden Eyes.
Yeah, a couple of their sweaters are really nice. I like them a lot.
Yeah.
The Charge, I'm not a huge fan of. The C kind of looks like the Cavaliers C to me.
Yeah, it's just like copy. They just copy. You know what? The logo I like is Boston's, the fleet with the little. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but
the Golden Eyes just should have James Bond on their jerseys. Or like this little scope that shows up, like do
right,
like at the beginning of the movie.
Exactly.
And then Bond shoots it.
1-0 to Dallas. That's good. So, and then of course we have UFC. It'll be after the holidays, so we'll be back at Glory Days, and the guys at the studio just sent the banners, so I have to share that with you. So we'll have that ready. Shano, we'll be back. Now, here's the thing, Shano. There's a lot of games on Friday and during the day in college football.
That is true. I was looking at that too. Because ACC, I think, has one. I think Georgia plays Georgia Tech, which is a big rivalry. That game there.
And Tennessee plays on
Saturday. They play Friday. And then SEC, there's 3 games. There is Ole Miss versus Mississippi, Texas A&M, Texas. Rivalry week this week. A lot of rivalry weeks games. Right. So, yeah, this week's always a little different. So it's going to be slim pickings if we do Friday night, but it's all right. If we like something, guys, check it out on Twitter. We'll put it out there. I'm sure we'll tweet it out. Or we can do a short real quick and say it real quick.
Yeah, I can get that from you guys.
But let's see Big Ten for Wise Man. Big Ten's got 2 games on Friday. Iowa, Nebraska, and then Indiana and Purdue. Indiana's favored by 4 touchdowns right now.
The college playoff show just came out. They still have Tulane. They don't have James Madison University, which I'm a little disappointed because it's a good school. It's a good school. Let's look at the Big 12 real quick since you brought that up. Utah plays. Yeah, they play Kansas on Friday. It's and then there was another SEC there, Shano. A good one, Texas A&M, Texas.
Yeah,
I think Texas has a shot for the upset.
Yeah, Texas A&M's pretty good too, though. I have to look into that and see which one I like better. But it's in Texas, so that makes Texas usually plays. It's been playing pretty good at home. It's been them on the road. That's where all their struggles have been.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Arch actually looked pretty good last week.
I know. He does better at home than he does away.
Oh yeah.
I haven't looked at it yet, but Friday night is another Big 12, at Arizona State. I haven't looked at that yet. That's going to be a close game. Very close game.
Yeah, Big 12, Arizona State, 25 versus 20.
Texas Tech play on Saturday as well as Kansas State, Houston, Baylor, Iowa State, Oklahoma State, the Mormons. My brother from another mother. They play on Saturday. Another.
I just saw this thing on it was right before this college basketball game started. They had like this guy talking on there about the college football playoffs,
Right.
and they had the Mormons out, and I was like, how do you have them out? They only have one loss. Aren't they 9-1, 10-1,
10-1. They're 10-1.
Yeah, like how do you have them out? And they're ranked 11th in the nation. They picked top 12, right?
Yeah.
But they had some questionable people over them, and then like the guy was like, "How do you have BYU out?" And he's like, "But you have 5 teams that have 2 losses." And then
yeah, I don't get that at all.
oh, and did you see like the BS about BYU at Cincy last week? Cincy fans, you're messed up people. Don't ever chant stuff like that. Did you see that? They're like the whole crowd was like chanting "Fu Mormons."
Oh, come on.
The whole crowd, like because they're playing BYU, and that was after the BYU University donated it was like 2,500 pounds to a local food shelter in Cincinnati. In Cincinnati, they donated 2,500 pounds, and then the fans are still sitting there saying "Fu Mormons" to them. That's messed up, man.
That's really messed up. But man, it's got to be the kids.
Oh yeah, it's the college kids. It for sure is. It for sure is.
I'm disappointed in that. I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, I am too. I'm saying BYU, you got fans here. Don't worry.
Yeah, you do. Mormons, we love you. we love you, man. I mean, this is. I'm not. When I say that, I'm not making fun of the religion. Right? I respect.
No. I'm not either.
I love you guys. Okay, I really do.
I got some friends that are Mormons, and they were always good people. Super nice. Yeah, super nice. Stay to themselves. Super good. Cool. They just don't drink or anything like that, right? So that's not a big deal.
Fine. Fine.
You do you.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Another SEC game, Shano. It'll be in the middle of the day there. LSU at Oklahoma, 3:30. That's a maybe. You know, the game I might look into is it might be Cincinnati TCU. You know what? It might be karma.
That's true. That's true. The game I'm definitely going to have to pick about just because I love my Commodores.
Yes, all night long.
Because the Commodores have been good to me this year, but they're playing Tennessee, in-state rival there. Vandy's playing Tennessee this weekend as well. So there's a lot of rivalry games this week.
You might be singing a new song, 3 Times a Lady.
Yeah, I would like it better if it was in Nashville. It's not in Nashville. It's in Tennessee. If it was in Nashville, I would definitely pick my Commodores for sure. But not being in Nashville, I got to look into it and see. I got to see. It's in Knoxville. Yeah. Isn't that where Tennessee is? Knoxville?
Yeah.
Knoxville.
And
Nashville's better than Knoxville. Tell you that.
And I have to have, like I said, I'm going over there on Saturday to with my in-laws and stuff like that. And they're huge Tennessee. My brother-in-law went to Rocky Flop or whatever, which apparently the dog is retiring or something like that. I read something, whatever. Anyway, so you know that game will be on because I think we got to be there at like 4:00 and the game's at 3:30. Sorry, Dad. Got to eat, bro. And my mother-in-law, she's pretty cool, but this is the thing that I didn't like. We used to go to my in-laws family where it was, I guess, my wife's aunt and stuff like that, and we would have, on Thanksgiving, and that's great. Hey, I don't like holding hands. I don't like you say a little, to the big guy. I don't like doing that. That's just I'm a little OCD on that. Anyway, my point is the game is on. So they have they just like in the studio here, they've got the game on, but no volume. You're killing me, Small. Either you're doing the whole thing or you're not. I get it. One with the Redskins game, I'm like, I ain't going. Sorry.
Oh, I get it from muting it for during the prayer. Is that what you're talking about? Or like
no, I'm talking during dinner.
Oh, during dinner, you have it on. Yeah, I get muting it during like the prayer. That I understand.
Or especially there was one time when the Skins played. I think it was 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't think I'm going to go, man. And because it was like, hey, if we're going to do this, it's got to be like, wait for a 2-minute warning. All right, everybody get together. Blah, blah, soon hit. All right, here we go. Say the prayer. Blah blah blah. Eat. Get some food. Blah blah blah. Scarf it down. All right, third quarter. Here we go.
TV trays, but that's up there.
Hey, it's business.
Yeah,
man, it's business. It's business. Oh man! All right, we're having too much fun here. So we'll be back here for our live shows on Friday. We're going to take the next couple days off. But we want to definitely wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Good time to spend with your family, stuff like that. Enjoy the sports. There's a lot going on. Not that much going on tonight, but definitely a lot going on Wednesday, Thursday all day, Friday. It's going to be Saturday, holy cow, and then of course Sunday. So it's going to be all day, all night, just like Lionel Richie. Okay, so yeah, thank everybody and for watching, stuff like that, and have a nice Thanksgiving. Any last words there, Shano?
No, have a good one. Thanks for subscribing. Spread the word, and let's win some bets this weekend. Look out for our picks, and let's make some money.
Let's do that. Let's do that. For Shano Mack, I'm Joe the Fan. Have a nice Thanksgiving, and we will see you next time. Take care.